When a former NBA lottery pick heads overseas, it's either a career resurrection or the final nail in the coffin. And Cam Reddish's next move might just prove which one it really is. The basketball world is buzzing with reports from Donatas Urbanas at basketnews.com that Reddish is on the verge of signing with BC Šiauliai, a professional basketball team based in Lithuania. For those unfamiliar with international basketball, Lithuania has a rich basketball tradition and serves as a legitimate stepping stone for players looking to revive their careers or continue playing at a high level outside the NBA. But here's where it gets interesting and potentially controversial. Reddish has been a free agent since March, when the Los Angeles Lakers decided to cut ties with him roughly 3 weeks before the regular season finale. That's basketball speak, for we'd rather have an empty roster spot than keep you around. Since that moment, the silence from NBA front offices has been deafening. No workouts, no 10-day contracts, no summer league invitations, nothing. However, this Lithuanian opportunity isn't necessarily a one-way ticket out of the NBA. According to Urbanas's reporting, any potential contract with BC Šiauliai would include what's called an exit clause for the 2025-26 season. Think of it as a basketball escape hatch. If opportunities arise in the NBA, EuroLeague, Europe's premier basketball competition, or other top-tier leagues, Reddish could activate this clause and leave Lithuania behind. And this is the part most people miss. BC Šiauliai isn't just any random European team. They've got serious NBA connections through their first-year head coach, Darius Songaila, who spent years as an assistant coach with the San Antonio Spurs. For basketball newcomers, the Spurs are renowned for their player development and international scouting. So having that connection could be crucial for Reddish's potential comeback narrative. The backstory here gets even more intriguing when you consider how Reddish ended up in this situation. Last winter, he was actually part of a trade deal involving Mark Williams that was supposed to send him to the Charlotte Hornets. But here's the kicker. That trade got rescinded, meaning it was called off after initially being agreed upon. Basketball trades getting rescinded is rare and usually indicates something went wrong during the medical evaluation or paperwork process. After being sent back to the Lakers like a returned package, Reddish managed to appear in just 2 games for the remainder of the season. Let's put his 2024-25 Lakers tenure into perspective for casual fans. Reddish played in 33 total games, started 8 of them, and averaged a modest 3.2 points per game, while logging 17.8 minutes of playing time. Those numbers might seem underwhelming, but context matters. He was playing on what's called an expiring contract after exercising a minimum salary option. In NBA terms, this means he was essentially playing for his basketball life on the cheapest possible deal. Now here's where the controversy really heats up. Cam Reddish was selected 10th overall in the 2019 NBA draft. That's lottery pick territory, which typically indicates a player teams believe has star potential. Yet 6 years later, he's potentially heading to Lithuania. His journey through the league reads like a cautionary tale of unfulfilled promise, starting with the Atlanta Hawks, who drafted him, then stops with the New York Knicks and Portland Trail Blazers before landing with the Lakers. The numbers tell a story that's hard to ignore. Over 254 career regular season games, including 116 as a starter, Reddish has averaged 8.5 points, 2.7 rebounds, 1.2 assists, and 1.0 steals while playing 23.1 minutes per contest. But here's the glaring issue that likely explains his current predicament. His shooting percentages are genuinely problematic. A 39.8% field goal percentage and 32.2% three-point shooting in today's NBA, where spacing and efficient shooting are paramount, represents a significant liability. But here's the million-dollar question that should spark some heated debate. Is Reddish a victim of the NBA's impatience with young talent? Or has he simply failed to capitalize on multiple opportunities across 4 different franchises? At just 25 years old, he's theoretically entering his prime basketball years. Some might argue that the league gave up on him too quickly, while others would counter that 6 years and 4 teams represent more than enough chances to prove himself. the Lithuanian move could be exactly what Reddish needs. A chance to rebuild his confidence, refine his skills, and potentially showcase his abilities in a less pressure-filled environment. European basketball has served as a launching pad for numerous NBA comebacks, and the exit clause suggests he and his representatives still believe an NBA return is possible. So here's what I want to know from you. Do you think Cam Reddish deserved more opportunities in the NBA? Or is this overseas move long overdue? Should teams be more patient with lottery picks who show flashes of potential? Or is 6 years enough time to prove you belong? And most controversially, could this Lithuanian stint actually be the best thing that's happened to his career in years? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because I have a feeling this topic is going to divide basketball fans right down the middle.